I want people to be aware and knowledgeable of what victims like myself, of victims of Jeffrey Epstein, endure, like on a daily basis. Okay, so unfortunately, it's my fault that our case was made into a conspiracy, because I had had brain surgery, and I trusted that someone was actually only recording me for their book. And they exploited that. They exploited my condition, the fact that I was very sick and didn't even know what I was doing, because I just had brain surgery and was enduring radiation on my frontal lobe of the right side of my brain. And you can't make it up. Like, I literally barely knew where I was, but I had all my memories, but I didn't have the ability to, add caveats to soften the blow for regular people that weren't used to what I endured. And as a result, this person that's a conspiracy theorist has laid the blame on, like, all Jewish people. And that's not what I was saying at all. I was discussing a very specific, small group of Epstein's friends, because that was the topic she'd asked me to discuss for her book, which was Epstein's inner circle, right? And so I explained that, but I wasn't discussing regular Jewish people. My God, that would be like if we were talking about the Chinese mob and someone thought I meant all Chinese people. It makes no sense. And because I never got to add anything to that voice, all these haters who hate Jewish people used my recording. And I freaked when it first happened. I hadn't told this scumbag who recorded me, Whitney Webb, I had not told her that I was partially Jewish, that my family had Sephardic DNA. It's none of her business. And I just told her basically, what I felt like I needed to tell her, and I didn't need to tell her anything. She's literally a nobody that has never met anyone involved in our case, never met anyone of any importance, and has used our case as a challenge to try to prove that she'll destroy the Epstein whistleblower. She will do it because she's a journo. And she's not a journalist. All real journalists have said, Maria, we make fun of her. She's a joke. She takes giant leaps. She does poor research. She didn't order any FOIAs for her book. That's what journalists told me. So this woman, Whitney Webb, has tried to make the lives of several of us hell. And she uses her thug, Johnny Vedmore. And they live in Chile. And our lawyers served them. But they continue their antics, even though they've been served. And so I'm making these channels to make people aware of what victims endure, abuse-wise, with harassment, okay?